Welcome to the second installment of the Good Neighborhood's Good Hood Sessions. We are here in the heart of Black Rock Entertainment, here in the studio next to the Sportsmens Tavern with a band that's in from out of town playing the Sportsmens tonight for their second trip into Buffalo. We have Miss Tess and the Bonton Parade. My name is Seamus Gallivan, but hopefully everybody knows that already. Welcome back to Buffalo. Tess, tell us who you brought with you this time.
Well, we got Thomas Bryan Eaton over here on the guitar, and Mr. Danny Weller on the upright bass, and Mr. Matt Meyer back there on the snare drum.
All right. Now this is 3/4 of the band that came last time. We're happy to have Thomas here for the first time, and perhaps Thomas with you guys is a product of the fact that you recently relocated from Boston to Brooklyn. How is that going in Brooklyn? What's the scene like, the music community? I understand that in Brooklyn is really a swelling music community, and what's been inspiring you there?
Well, it is an amazing city, unlike no other. And it's been great. There's a big community of musicians, especially in the roots world, just playing shows every night, fighting the good fight, And it's been great to just meet some other folks and see what's happening in another city. Yeah.
How does it compare or contrast to the scene in Boston?
People hustle a little more, because you have to and play all the time. And obviously the clubs stay open way later than Boston. It's kind of an early city in comparison. And I'd say, there's a bigger variety of music too. Boston does have a really great music scene also. But, it's just, we hardly even play the same place twice. There's so many different options. And it's just an infinite land of possibilities.
Right.
Yeah.
And plenty of new sounds and sights to inspire you. I understand you have a song that's inspired from something in your new environment there.
Yeah. Coney Island is one of my new favorite places. And one day I was standing outside of it, staring at the Ferris wheel, which is really old and great. And it's called the Wonderwheel. And the song came to mind when I was looking at it, so I wrote it.
And this is on your new record?
Yeah, it's one of the tracks on the new EP, which is called the Waltz Set. It's all waltzes.
So Miss Tess and the Bonton Parade have a waltz for us. Take it away, guys.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Ride on the Wonder Wheel, circle around in a car made of steel. It's apparent our passion is growing as the neon around us is glowing. Ride on the Wonder Wheel. We hoping our ride will not stop. I'm just waiting to get to the top. Don't give a care or a thought that I've time. Ride on the Wonder Wheel. Take my hand as it takes us so far above the lands, so high we see ocean and sands round and around and again. Round and round and again. Who wants to ride on the Wonder Wheel?
Very nice. Miss Tess and the Bonton Parade with a wonderful song capturing the serenity of the scene there. That's really, it must be a very nice place to, I assume if it's a carnival environment, it's just a zoo, but it sounds like a really chill place after a song like that. Apparently so. Is it a place you go for inspiration often?
I'd say I've been down there a lot, just walking, by myself when it's not crowded.
Cool.
Were you at that mermaid festival that happened like over the summer?
I was at the Mermaid Parade, yes, and that was crowded.
Yeah, that's madness. The Mermaid Parade.
Mermaid Parade.
Yeah, everybody dresses up and gets drunk and yeah.
How do they parade? They don't have feet. They're mermaids.
That's true. On their hands.
Or some ride on floats.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Just a moment of what the scene is like at Coney Island. I can only imagine. Well, you don't spend too much time there because you're out on the road a lot, as you are now. And you guys had really just, as you're hopefully about to learn in an hour or two, just a really warm reception here at the Sportsman when you played over the summer. A great crowd on a Wednesday night for your first time in town. It was a really fun night, and it's wonderful to have you back. I imagine you've been to many places in between, and I know you have a song for us that's a little bit about the road. And what is it like on the road, hitting new places and trying to win over a crowd, and especially when you really don't know what you're in for coming in?
I think the key is to go into everything with the lowest possible expectations. And we were definitely very... Well, I mean, we were pleasantly surprised last time we came to town. It was really an amazing turnout, and the energy in the room was great, and I feel like people really appreciated what we were doing. So I wish every town was like that the first time we come.
Did you have the moment that many have had pulling up to the Sportsman, where you might hear that it's this place that a lot of people call their favorites on the road? I believe it was Elin Jewell that scooped you to the Sportsman. You have that? Did you? And it's okay to admit it because many have. Did you have that feeling pulling up, like, wait a minute, are we at the right place?
Well, we walked in and I was like, oh, okay, and I was like, it feels like other gigs we've done where there might be 5 people that show up, and, and I was like, oh, we'll have a few drunk regulars, and then it'll be... But yeah, no, it turned out great. It was awesome. So we're happy to be back.
Well, we're thrilled to have you back, and you have a song that's a little bit inspired by your travels, I understand.
Yeah, it's kind of it's one I like to dedicate to traveling artists. Yeah, it's called Everybody's Darlin, but No One's Sweetheart.
Take it away.
All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sing in the bars around town, songs of love and of life's ups and downs. I put on a show and the next day I go on the road again, traveling around. But I think about the boys I have known. Now they all have found girls of their own. All should have known from the start we'd soon have to part. I'm everybody's darling, but no one's sweetheart. I once met a boy in Tennessee. His eyes were as blue as could be. I should have never given in because his heart I'd never win. And the time would come when I would have to leave, but I might never see him again. Oh, and the night is coming slowly to an end. Oh, I knew from the start that it would soon have to part. I'm everybody's darling, but no one's sweetheart.
Miss Tess and the Bon Ton Parade. It's going to be a hot night at the Sportsman's for sure.
Yeah.
And people are going to come in and they're not going to know what to call it. You hear some people call it retro, vintage, and then some people call it nouveau. And just people don't know what to call this music, and that's the best kind of music. It's just good music. It's the kind of music you can expect to see at the Sportsman's 7 nights a week, whether it's local or on the road. Again, we're thrilled to have you back into town. Have some fun over there tonight with the steam donkeys, and hopefully make a habit out of coming to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
My pleasure. We'll see you soon here on the Good Hood Sessions.